Hey, what's up everybody? Faded Century here, coming at you with a tutorial video, and in today's video we're going to be doing some editing to ELS version 8. If you do have GTA 4 on your computer, you do have LCPDFR installed, you have ELS installed, but you want to change some of the features around in ELS, I will show you how to change some of the features. So first things first, we could see that I already have ELS installed right here and all right here. There. So if we go in the ELS folder, you'll see that we have a slot control and a default config. The slot control is just the cars, different cars, and such things like that. The default config, this is completely up to you. You could do anything you want. I'll go over this real quick. So basically, let's minimize that. As you can see, the slick top is off. Light activation stage type, or light activation type. On the default, I don't remember exactly what it says, but I put mine to jump. Now, in ELS version 8, when you want to turn on your ELS, you press the J key 3 times to turn on all your lights. If you don't want that, you type in jump right here, and then you'll click J once and it'll jump to light stage 3 and your lights will already be on. Moving on, none of that's really important. Enable arrow board, that's basically if you want letters on the back like the NYPD police do. Allow takedowns, that's on by default. Use corner takedowns, that's off by default. And then these are just the sounds, the cruise. This is cornas or coronas. This is basically like wigwags and your headlights and your reverse lights. So if you want the reverse lights on, simply type in on the reverse lights on. If you want them off, type in off. It's pretty straightforward. Indicators front and back. That's indicators front and back. Taillights and headlights. The headlights are the wigwags and the taillights are the wigwags in the back, I think. Moving on, warning. Yours, if you just downloaded ELS version 8, yours would say LEDs, just like right here. I put direct or direction because if you want the arrow board to move to the left and to the right, like to go like 1, 2, 3 to the left, then you'll put in direction. Now I'll go over that in a little bit later, but for now, if you just install this, it'll be LEDs. Moving on, this is just the light stage and everything that's really has to do with primary, secondary, and warning lights. And then moving on down, we have our light colors and our light activate or active, and then our light POS. I wouldn't really mess with any of these from here down, simply because if you mess anything up, you may have to reinstall LSP or not LSPDFR, ELS. So that's basically what's in the default config. Close that out and don't save. So if we go back here to ELS, the one with little crank next to it, right here, we can see that this is all the keys. So basically, this tells you all the keys, the controls, everything you have to know basically. The interface is the panel color and stuff like that, lighting. If we go down, so right here, flash delay. This is how fast you want your ELS lights to be in single player and multiplayer. I have mine set to 1. The default is 2, right here. The reason why I have it on 1 is because if I lose frames while I'm playing or recording, it won't look like my ELS is slowing down. So I have it set to 1. Now, you could change that or you could lower it. It says right here, 0 to 5, lower value for faster ELS lights in single player, same thing for multiplayer. So, that's it. ELS range for player and AI, that's basically how far you could see, you know, blah blah blah. And that's basically it for that. So yeah, you could change these around. Which one was it? The info panel is default is Control M. I changed it so it's Control right slash, because in GTA 4, if you press Control question mark or forward slash right slash, an ambulance will spawn, and that gets kind of annoying. So I did change this to the right bracket, or the right slash and the question mark. It says M because that's default. So after you set those however you want, that's basically it. So if we go to the actual police, the ELS document, which you could just find in your downloads when you download it, just go to document and go to user guide, and it'll bring you to this ELS user guide. Well, look, you could find out everything you want to know. It says how to install it, the requirements, installation right here, general configure settings, files, anything you really need to know, just you need to go in here. Is there anything else? Oh yes, at the very bottom right here, you could see that the control key code. So this is basically everything you need to know. The keys for if you want to edit the config yourself, all the keys are right here. So just go into your documents and look at the very bottom. It's at page 18, if you're wondering. So let's go back, and I'll start up GTA 4, and I'll show you how to do all the default configs in GTA 4. Alright guys, so we're in GTA 4, and I'm just going to show you how to use the how to set up the lights patterns and how to use them. So if you press Control question mark, the info panel comes up. Now you see, if you press J and you typed in jump where I said to, press J once and the lights come on. So if we want to edit the light pattern, simply press K, which is your secondary lights, press I. You see that they change. Now, when I said that the direct for warning and secondary, this is what I'm talking about. So you have that pattern, you have this one, you have solid, flash, and then if you keep going, it goes to this. So it goes to the right, and then it goes to the left. And then you could go different patterns, whatever you want, really. So that's the secondary lights. Alright, so if you press J and turn K and L off, it's just the primary lights. So to edit the primary lights, you press U. And you see that there's many different patterns with U too. Alright, press J again. L, that's your warning. Now I don't think this car has warning lights, but for the warning lights you press O to edit them. So that's basically it, how to edit and how to config ELS to your own personal wanteens. If you like the tutorial, make sure to leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video.